Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to start off the first video of the year by saying thank you to all of you, and I appreciate all the support and all the comments and feedback. Yeah, so just a big thanks to all of you guys and helping me get this YouTube channel to grow. And I thought I'd just kick off this year with something different. The game viewing's been a little bit quiet, but not a lot of you actually know what I do. So I run a company called Natural Earth Safaris alongside my business partner, and we run a lodge as well as work as a bit of an agency, putting guests into different camps throughout our region in the Lowveld, Limpopo. But along with just guiding and the nice lion sightings and leopard sightings comes a bit of the management side of things that you got to take care of too. So I thought I'd take you along with me today. Guests are back at camp. It's already boiling hot. The last couple of days have been pumping with heat. It's been high 30s into the 40s, maxing out on the humidity levels around 80-90%. And it's 9:22 right now, and I'm off to check on some road maintenance and check on the dams. We had a bit of erosion with the rain that we've just had. So I'm going to pop over there and we can have a quick look at what's happening, and then after that I wanted to go follow up on some leopard tracks that we had yesterday but didn't get to this morning, and see if we can maybe relocate those cats for our guests a little later on. So having had a bit of that rain, we've come out here just to grade the roads, do a bit of management. We're busy working on middle putt at the moment. This is looking nice and good after the rain just softens everything up, and then we're able to grade the road, smooth it out. But what's also very important after doing this is going and checking on the mitre drains, so that if we get any more heavy rainfall, it doesn't just come and become this eroded river. So I'm going to be checking on a few of those and just working on the roads while we got a gap before we get some more rain. So a pretty common question that I get while out in the bush are, you guys tend to see a lot of bumps in the roads and think that they're speed bumps or made for the purpose of being able to slow us down. But behind me you can see there's like a slight verge. I'm going to turn the camera around and you'll be able to get a better view. But this is a mitre drain, so basically what it is to help with the runoff and help prevent erosion from the roads. Otherwise you can imagine they all turn into little rivers during our time periods of heavy rainfall. So you're basically just creating a bit of a bump that diverges and spills the water off of the road, so that the runoff doesn't then wash away the sediment and make a giant erosion site. So we do that every couple meters, and just to divert the water off into the bush. So this is just an area that we're busy cleaning up today. And then after this, checking on this, I'm just going to head across to where we had those leopard tracks and see what's happening there. Alright, cool. Look who we found on the way to go and have a look at those leopard tracks. Looks like the Ellies have just been at Renoster Dam, all nice and wet. This is a nice big female. I was with her earlier today. She's quite relaxed. There you can see her little one over there, just having a nice little scratch. Beautiful. Hey girl, thank you for being so chilled. That was one of the young bulls just off to the left of that little trumpet. It's usually quite a bit of excitement when they just come from a river source or water source. And they look like they've all cooled off nicely. To be honest, I'm pretty jealous because it's pretty hot. Hey little one. They're so cool when they're little. Alright, I'm going to see if I can sneak past these guys, because it is cooking out here and I want to try and get down into that riverbed and follow up on those leopards before it gets too hot. Cheers Ellies, thank you very much, always good to see you. Thanks for being so nice and chilled. So we've hit another little roadblock. You can see where the area of the river here has completely eroded the road. So we'll have to come and do some road maintenance here a little bit later. But for now, we're just going to bypass and find a way around. Alright guys, we've just dropped into Leopard Creek. It looks like the rain has kind of washed away any of the previous tracks, and it looks like we're going to be the first ones driving up Leopard Creek this morning, so hopefully we get some fresh tracks and then we can work from there. As you can see, our tracks from yesterday look a lot more dull. They look a lot more crisp today because the sand is waterlogged, so it'll be quite a fine edge attached to it if there were any fresh tracks. So we're just going to be keeping an eye out for any leopard tracks that are looking lovely, sharp edged and crispy in this riverbed, and then we'll take it from there. Hopefully we can follow up on them and well, just be a bit careful out here because it is very dense. As you can see on each side of this riverbank, there's quite a lot of spots for them to be able to hide out, especially now with the heat and sun being out. I'm sure they're going to be in the shade somewhere. So let's see if we can get on some tracks. So unfortunately just did the full length of Leopard Creek right the way up to Leopard Pan, well, between where we had the tracks yesterday, and haven't come across any fresh tracks in the riverbed. So I'm going to go and check some sections a little further above and maybe a little bit below and see if anything turns up there. So just something that's pretty cool. I mean, we were further down Leopard Creek and we didn't have any water down that end, and it's actually flowing up this side slowly, like a bit of a trickle, but it's moving, and I think it's still making its way down to where we were in the riverbed earlier. But still no sign of leopard tracks just yet. Decided to hop out the vehicle for a little bit and just come down back onto Leopard Creek to some of the inaccessible spots with the vehicle, and just walk down the river a little bit, see if we can pick up on any tracks. Fingers crossed. Let's see. So pretty cool, you can actually see the river flowing ever so slightly down there. But it is boiling, it's cooking out here. And so far, I'm not having any joy finding any leopard tracks. So, might just retire shortly, depends. I've got 1 or 2 more spots to go and check, and then come back this afternoon. But I'm first gonna give it a little while longer. Okay, it's not a leopard, but it's still pretty cool. Look at this juvenile. Juvenile Varro's eagle owl. Super cool. It's just chilling in this weeping bourbean. Super, man. Very cool. So unfortunately not the tracks we want, but still some evidence of some movement, which is welcome at this stage because I haven't even seen anything. Some hyena tracks. So this would have happened after the rain. You can still see that it's all nice and crisp around the edges, and you can see the front digits in there exposing their nails. Cat's nails are retractable, so they wouldn't be there. Sometimes in soft substrate they do come out, but not too often. And then big fat toes very close to one another, and of course a kidney shaped back pad with 2 lobes, not 3, so similar to a dog. Back at the vehicle now, so that was pretty damn hot. Did a decent walk down and up Leopard Creek, but no sign of those leopard tracks, just those hyena tracks. We're going to hop in the vehicle, try 1 more spot, and then probably call it for the morning, head back in and just get back into the shade and try again this afternoon. So we are at Renoster Dam and it is behind me, and man is it looking good. Am I super stoked that we had some rain recently? Absolutely. Could we use some more? Definitely. Yeah, looking forward to some more rain, but the dam is looking fantastic. As you saw earlier, some of the streams are flowing, so that is great. And I think we're going to get some more rain, so that's kind of why we're prepping the roads too. Unfortunately, no luck with those leopards, but patience and persistence usually pays off. So we'll go and give that another attack this afternoon and see what we can do. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to drop us a like and subscribe. And yeah, it's a little bit of a different style of content, but don't you stress, there'll always be some good sightings. The moment's just been a little bit quiet, so I feel like you guys can see a little bit of what we do behind the scenes. Sweet guys, until next time, cheers.